The altcoins are performing very good in the last day. Also, when we're looking on the weekly crypto bubbles, all altcoins are performing here with green great candles, 20%, 30%, 80% of XLM, what is absolutely crazy. Bitcoin is always facing few $1,000 in front of the next all-time high. So maybe we see in this video today a next all-time high, and we talk also about the liquidation because we are building up a lot of liquidity now to the upside, which gave us the opportunity to go in the next all-time high in the next few hours. So let's directly start here with Bitcoin on the 50 minutes chart, because we see here now Bitcoin is pumping here to the upside. We saw it since over the weekend that we are respecting here in this kind of channel here, since we have Friday evening, since here we're respecting this upwards support level. So we are got a retest over there. We will also talk later about our trade position, and also respecting now this one here as our resistance level. We broke to this today, few hours ago, which gave us a next technical target, because when we see this right now, which gave us the technical target from, if you call it like a bull flag, it would be like here around technical target $120,000, which is also a quick in alignment with our liquidations, because we can see here that the next liquidation is building up around $119,000 up to $121,000 always here in kind of range over there. So we're going here to the 24-hourly chart, what we can expect there. Yeah, a lot of liquidity, $119,000. So this is also $119,000 over here. So there will be a lot of shorts get liquidated over there. So this is also the next idea. When we also get a retest, we can also trade this move. Maybe we didn't get the retest, but let's see. We can definitely trade this here to $120,000 if we get a retest. So let me mark this out for you. So as soon we're getting here like a small consolidation, a retest, we can trade this definitely here to the upside. Keep in mind that it could be already the retest over here, because when we're going here to the 1-hourly chart, on the 1-hourly chart we didn't get a retest. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we can get a retest again, so I will definitely place a limit order later here. If you also want to start trading, then go in the video description, there you'll find a link directly to BitUnix. I also recorded a completely step-by-step guide how to trade on BitUnix. So I will keep also the link for the tutorial under the video and also in the end of the video. So definitely check it out over there. You also get a deposit bonus. So definitely make use of it. But back to Bitcoin on the 15 minutes chart. So now we see here the Bitcoin is here moving straight into the new all-time high. So the all-time high is here around 118,850 level. So I definitely expect here, as soon we're getting to the all-time high, a small rejection, and then maybe a retest of our bull flag. And this is also what we're seeing here when we're going to the 4-hourly chart. We get an explosive move for Bitcoins after the short consolidations. We saw it like here, consolidation, pump to the upside, consolidation, pump to the upside, consolidation. And now it looks exactly like the same that we are seeing here, the next pump to the upside, which is definitely around $121,000. We have seen it here with the liquidations. We are kind of like before to get exactly in this liquidity. So even if the video comes out, check definitely on the 15 minutes chart. If you can enter the trade, I would definitely not enter the trade right now. I would wait what we can expect after breaking here this all-time high, because I definitely expect here some movements or some rejections to the downside. But even if we break the all-time high, this gave us also a next trade opportunity. So if we break this all-time high as it looks right now, we can wait for a retest of the all-time high and trade this then back to the upside. So this is the next trade scenario we also possibly have. So 2 trade scenarios, one here. Let's clone this to give you also the other one. Trade target remains the same, $120,000. But we already see here right now, I go here for this one in the 1 hourly chart on Bitfinex, there we can see it a little bit more better, that we got already the rejection here on the big support level, big resistance level. So expect here something like a move, yeah, at least to get a retest, and then we can get here in the new long position on $118,100. There I would open definitely a long position. If you also want to join my copy trading, then just go in the video description. There you found a link directly to the copy trading group. So here on Bitfinex I start copy trading. I will also directly open their limit order quick right now, so you can definitely take part of it if you join the copy trading. So limit order would be around $118,100. So we are still open this limit order over there. My next limit order is sitting down below here on $117,000. I would still make the limit order right now there. And the take profit would be all the way up at $120,000. So this would be definitely the next trade setup, which we are already trading. Stop loss, we can also make it very clear, like around there. So it would be like a quick trade here. We are waiting, still getting here the confirmation for a retest before we enter our Bitcoin trade. Let's have also a quick look on the daily chart. Here on the daily chart, we see we are absolutely on track. Let's have also the next look on other charts. Here we can also see that we are kind of trading in our weekend range over there. So definitely after we see the breakout or the retest, we can definitely make this as our trade position. At least I would definitely consider a move something like this. After rejection of the all-time high, we could potentially go here in our buy zone over here. First buy zone would be like $116,000, and the second buy zone would be like $113,000, because when we're looking on the liquidation, especially on the weekly liquidation, then we see that a lot of liquidity is sitting down below here at $115,000. So we have to keep definitely an eye on it, that we could potentially see a small wick here to the downside before we shoot in the direction of $150,000, because this is also definitely our main target. As I told in the videos before, $125,000 to $130,000. Even if we're going to the other chart, that our main target here on the daily chart, as we're respecting here this upwards channel and also the parabolic curve, that our next major resistance level would be like, if you're making a little bit like tighter like this, would be like around 100. Yeah, if you're shooting like in the middle of the week to $130,000 or up to our main target of $150,000, at least we're going here to the top of the range. We can definitely expect a small consolidation or a retest also of the lower end. As soon we are getting like around this level here, it would be like around $111,000, which is also exactly the same with the liquidity over there. So this is more like a long-term target. I expect here something like this, moving a little bit sideways, something like this maybe, before we get here our final move here to the upside. So something like around this would be like a retest around this level. So this is also the more outcome till the end of the year. So this is what we're expecting here right now. Depends for all what we are seeing here now in the next following new days. So the weekly close we will have in like around 10 to 10 like around to 10 hours. So then we have the daily close, which is a super bullish candle for the daily chart right now. Let us go here, then you see it a little bit better. Here you see it very clear. So we will have a super bullish daily close for Bitcoin right now. Even the daily close of Bitcoin right now, when we close it as it is right now, we're looking way more bullisher than the last 2 weeks, or in the last couple weeks. So not the last couple weeks, the last day. So yesterday, as we made the all-time high, the candle now pushing to the upside, so it makes more more bullish candle. And also on the weekly, because we get today a weekly close, this would be like for sure the highest weekly close we ever seen here. And this looks like that also, if we continue the next weekly candle as it is right now, then we can also expect here like a next push more to the upside. So, and also we don't need to forget that over the weekend the ETFs didn't get any movements. So on Monday the ETFs also starting again, so which gave us the possibility that we can see here also on the Bitcoin the next move to the upside. Let's go one more time quick to the 15 minutes chart. How is now let's go there. Yeah, even if we are getting like a retest here, you can definitely enter. So depends when the video comes out, you already would be like a perfect entry here for you for the Bitcoin price. If you also want to take these trades with me together, just go in the video description. There you find a link directly to Bitunics. You'll find also like a huge big tutorial where you can open, how you can open futures position. I definitely make a complete deep tutorial today, so definitely check this out. And also Bitcoin is now coming here to our limit order, and I think maybe when the video is out, the limit order is already catched. So definitely make also a part of it to join here the next trade in the next direction of the all-time high of 118,000, 119,000 US dollars. And that's it from the video today. Tomorrow we will talk a little bit more about some altcoins. I showed you today the whole last week was super bullish for the altcoins. Also like the daily looks very bullish, especially on Bonk or on 𝗕𝗏𝗄. Tomorrow and the next days I will definitely make some videos more about some altcoins. I gave you my personal altcoins idea, what I would definitely buy here in the next few weeks, because if we can see now here on Bitcoin or the next days when Bitcoin is going a little bit sideways or correcting a little bit to the downside, this is also the perfect moment to buy in some new altcoin position. Even here on the Bitcoin dominance, we're breaking finally now to the downside, so I expect here also something like this, a retest, and then finally got our move to the downside and the proper altcoin season. So definitely check out the next videos in the next following days. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and then we see you in the next video tomorrow.